Any application you push out now that is not approved before 7 p.m. on the 2nd of April 2024, it means that you will need to reapply. Unlike in the past, getting certificate of sponsorship here in the UK, has actually become very difficult now. And this is not because there are no longer jobs offering sponsorship. It's majorly because of so many reasons. One of which is that there are so many people applying for the same job, and the UK is really trying to tighten the COS issuance for those on the health and care visa, and even for those on the skilled worker visa is really taking long. I can remember when I got my second COS here in the UK, it took about 3 days after I got my offer letter. They even gave me COS before they did they've completed my reference check, which is really not the norm. Anyway, but now it's really taking long. I've got a friend who recently got a job as a data analyst, and it took about 2 weeks after his reference check has been completed before his COS came out. Anyway, now there's actually an announcement recently made, and this is not only to those who are looking for sponsorship, it's also made to sponsors also, and they require sponsors and those who will be sponsored to do some of these things before 7 p.m. on the 2nd of April 2024. So if you're looking at getting a sponsorship in April, then you should want to watch this video to the end, or anyone who is getting sponsorship in April, then you want to watch this video to the end to get adequate information, so you're informed on some of the things that is going to be happening in April. Anyway, so if you're coming across this channel for the first time, do well to hit the subscribe button, and for returning subscribers, thank you guys for being here. I really do appreciate you guys. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Before I get right into the video, I'd like to give a special shout out to the sponsor of this video, TechDrive. Now, TechDrive is another platform that trains individuals on how to become a data analyst. You're going to be trained on the use of the most important statistical tools for data analysts here in the UK. It's going to cut across advanced Excel, SQL and Power BI, and it's going to be personal tutoring. It means that you're not going to be in class with 50 other individuals. It's just you and your assigned instructor. And also during the course of the training, they're going to help you create your CV, help you push your first application together, and also create your portfolio. And most importantly, if you get trained with TechDrive, you also get a UK work experience added to your CV. How amazing is that? So guys, if you're looking at getting into data analytics, they've got registration for the May cohort currently open, and the training is going to start on the 30th of May. As at the time I'm making this video, I think they've got about 3 or 4 slots left for the May cohort. If you don't get into the May cohort, you have to wait for the future cohort happening. So it's a personal tutoring. If you are struggling with going through the personal development or learning on your own, then you want to jump on this training with TechDrive. So all you need to do is to send an email to techdrive06@gmail.com, or click on the link in the description of this video to get more information about the training. Trust me guys, if you're looking at getting into tech, then data analytics is one of the amazing options available for you to explore. So guys, what are you waiting for? Click on their email, click on the website www.techdriveuk.com and start your application. Now, there's an urgent notice that requires both sponsor and those who want to be sponsored to act on before 7 p.m. on the 2nd of April 2024. And this is in relation to changes to COS and a certificate of sponsorship in UK immigration rules. Now, this is an information saying, attention to sponsors and sponsored workers. Significant changes are looming in the UK's immigration rule, set to take effect on April 4th, 2024. Now, these changes will directly impact the issuance of certificate of sponsorship, necessitating immediate attention and action from all parties involved. Now, if you go further to read about this information, it states that the Home Office has updated the guidance on the 19th of March 2024 with the following announcement. Now, important information about certificate of sponsorship. Now, this annex tells you how forthcoming changes to immigration rule will affect certificates of sponsorship. Now, they are advising that you need to actually read the annex carefully to ensure you understand how these changes may affect you and your sponsored workers and any action you may need to take. So basically, you just need to ensure that you're well informed about the status of your employer's license. Is really important, and this is not only for those on the health and care visa, even for those who are looking to get the skilled worker visa. You also need to ensure that you constantly check out the status of your sponsor's license, so that you don't get informed appropriately that you need to leave the UK in 60 days, which is really ridiculous. So make sure you constantly have a look at that so that you can make adequate plan where needed. Now, what is changing? Now, there are important changes to immigration rules coming into effect 4th of April 2024, and this include they're going to be replacing the standard occupation classification as SOC 2010 system currently used in appendix skilled occupations with the SOC 2020 system. Now, this would mean changes to some occupation code numbers and job descriptions. Now, there will also be increasing salary threshold for skilled workers, global business mobility workers, scale-up workers, and seasonal workers. Now, these are some of the changes. I think April is going to be the start of a new financial year, so a lot of changes is going to be happening both around immigration policies and the country generally. To be honest, I think we're going to be enjoying more less tax. Is it tax now? Yeah, tax or NI? I think it's NI. So they're going to be reducing the NI. It used to be 12%. It was brought down to 10% in January. I think it's going to be brought down to another 8% again in April. So a lot of changes happening in April 2024. Now, these changes will affect any application for entry, clearance, or permission supported by the certificate of sponsorship assigned on or before 4th of April 2024. Now, from that 2nd of April 2024, it's saying that the sponsorship management system will be unavailable. So if your sponsor is telling you you're going to apply for your COS, close to April 2024, it's very important for you to let them be aware of these changes, that from 2nd of April, I think to 4th of April, the sponsorship management system where they get to allocate the COS will not be available. So to implement these changes, the sponsor license application form and sponsorship management system will be unavailable from 7 p.m. on the 2nd of April 2024 until 9 a.m. on 4th of April 2024. So if you're looking at an application that is going to happen on the 2nd or on the 3rd, then you need to inform your employer that will not be possible because the system will be unavailable at that time. Now, during this period, you will not be able to apply for a sponsor license, apply to add routes to your license or renew your license. During that period also, you'll not be able to apply for skilled worker visa, both the defined and undefined certificate of sponsorship. You will not be able to assign any COS to workers who you wish to sponsor. So you therefore need to take action if you wish to apply for or assign any COS before these changes take effect. These changes related to defined certificate of sponsorship affect skilled worker application only. Now, the application made before 7 p.m. 2nd of April. Now, if you require any skilled worker COS before these changes take effect, you should apply for them as soon as possible. You need to apply very early before that 2nd of April, because they are going to process any DCOS, that's defined certificate of sponsorship application, as they can before 7 p.m. on the 2nd of April 2024. However, any application which are still outstanding at that point will be cancelled. Now, if your application is cancelled, you will need to make a new application after 9 a.m. on 4th of April based on the relevant COC 2020 occupation code and revised salary threshold. So what this means is that if you're pushing out any application, and you need to do that now, now when you're seeing this video, because any application you push out now that is not approved before 7 p.m. on the 2nd of April 2024, it means that you will need to reapply for that particular visa, because everything you applied with before that 2nd of April will no longer be valid, because there will be changes in salary threshold, changes in so many things. So you need to make sure that you push out the application as soon as possible before 2nd of April 2024. And this is not only for those on the health and care visa, this is for every individual getting a visa that requires certificate of sponsorship. So both skilled worker and those who are looking for the health and care visa, you need to make sure your application is out as soon as possible. And the moment you don't get a decision on your application on or before 7 p.m. on 2nd of April, then you definitely need to reapply for your visa on the 4th of April 2024. I hope you find this video insightful. If you have any question or need clarification, please state in the comment section. And if you're coming across my channel for the first time, do well to hit the subscribe button to join the amazing growing family. And my returning subscribers, thank you guys for being here. I really do appreciate you guys. So this will be the end of this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you.